Now at 10, the biggest night in television comes to a wrap, and we're live with all the glamour, the laughs, and a few of the big surprises from the 69th Primetime Emmy Awards.
And President Trump mocks the leader of North Korea. The rising tensions now adding to the country's nuclear threats.
Also, a driver witnesses an officer-involved shooting in Boyle Heights, the shootout that actually closed the 5 freeway for more than 10 hours. Now, on the news at 10.
And the Emmy goes to The Handmaid's Tale!
Yeah, that's Oprah there, looking amazing as she does. She announcing the winner for the Best Drama Series at tonight's star-studded Emmy Awards right over in downtown L.A. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the News at 10. I'm Rick Chambers.
And hi, I'm Courtney Friel.
The Handmaid's Tale, one of the night's big winners, beating out The Crown, Stranger Things, and House of Cards.
Our Sam Rubin was front and center. He joins us now with more of the show's highlights. Hi, Sam.
Rick and Courtney, good evening to you both. And I tell you what, this extraordinary excitement for the opportunity to either see Oprah, be in Oprah's atmosphere, or meet Oprah felt by many at the Emmys. And these Handmaid's Tale people thrilled. And one star utterly stunned. Ann Dowd has worked successfully as a character actress for a long time, also featured in The Leftovers. She a nominee tonight for The Handmaid's Tale. And as you'll see here, when she won, well, first we'll catch her on the red carpet to discuss the possibility of winning. When she actually won, she couldn't believe it.
You're beaming. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's astonishing, actually.
Ann Dowd, The Handmaid's Tale.
Well, I think this is a dream, you know. I know it's an actor's dream, and I'm deeply grateful to you. I've been acting for a long time, and that this should happen now, I don't have the words, so I thank you.
Nobody seemed more surprised in the whole world in that auditorium than you.
Yeah, I just was sure, I didn't expect it, and every time I thought, what if, your mind just stops for a moment and says, now get a hold of yourself this minute, do you know? So, it stunned me, I'll tell you.
Still stunned, I think, even after having received that Emmy a couple of hours ago. No surprise here on the comedy side. We anticipated it would be a very good night for Veep. We thought Julia Louis-Dreyfus might tie an overall record of Emmy wins and set a record herself. 6 consecutive Emmy wins. Unbelievable for her role as Selena Meyer in Veep. The show also winning tonight. Some happy cast members backstage. How many of our Larganique, how many did you swipe? It's okay.
7 of them I have in my pocket.
It's pretty cool to get the Larganique oil, but also cool to get yet another Emmy.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's even hot, hot, hot.
Yeah. Very nice evening.
Nice.
It's kind of still
nice.
shocking.
Yeah.
I think we're all pretty befuddled.
You're befuddled?
Befuddled, I'd say that would be a word that I would use to describe it. Bewildered, bewitched.
What's better, the Larganique oil here or the Emmy?
Wait, I have a No, that's a hard choice.
Yeah, they're both
That's a hard, Sam, don't throw that at us.
Our friends at Larganique Butte actually putting this suite for us together, so I'll pocket one of these as well. Another big night. We knew this was going to happen. That Alec Baldwin impersonation of the president garners so much attention outside the Microsoft Theater. We talked about that along with Alec and his wife. And will he accept this award tonight as Donald Trump or as Alec Baldwin? What do you think?
I don't know, but I hope you thank Donald Trump for it.
You should thank Donald Trump?
Thank him, yeah.
My God, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even write that into
Why should he thank Donald Trump?
Why are you sandbagging me now and telling me that now? We've been in a car for hours together.
I'll find a pen for you.
It took us 9 hours to drive here.
You can
Why don't you
add
tell
it
me?
in. It'll be fine.
All right, we call that the light bicker. And then does hubby takes wife advice? I think he does.
I suppose I should say, at long last, Mr. President, here is your Emmy. I want to thank my wife. My wife and I had 3 children in 3 years, and we didn't have a child last year during the SNL season. I wonder if there's a correlation there. All you men out there, you put that orange wig on, it's birth control, trust me.
Wow, I tell you what, I had not heard that remark from Alec Baldwin. I suspect that will resonate. I think the reviews of the Emmy telecast, pretty positive. Stephen Colbert, political and some kind of way out bits, but I think people generally liked it, and some very emotional moments as well. We'll explore it in depth tomorrow morning on the KTLA Morning News. In the meantime, big night for the Governor's Ball, Emmy's official party, and our official party host of sorts, Doug Kolk, across the way there.
Sure, Sam, I'll take it. You know, all the big names that you spoke with, I think we've all seen them make their way into the Governor's Ball. As a matter of fact, Elizabeth Moss, a late arrival, just made her way in. And we also saw, if we take a look at video here, Sterling K. Brown. He showed us his Emmy. He's also the first black actor to win Outstanding Actor in a Drama Series in 19 years. Host Stephen Colbert, he made his way in. Aziz Ansari wouldn't chat with us, wouldn't really even crack a smile, but entered the Governor's Ball nonetheless after taking home the Emmy for Outstanding Writer in a Comedy Series for Master of None. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, of course, carried her 6th straight Emmy inside. And actor Donald Glover, Best Actor in a Comedy Series for Atlanta, told us how shocked he was.
I love you guys. This is awesome. Can't believe it. Yo.
You're like the hardest working man in Hollywood anyway, so you deserve this.
I gotta go in. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. This is weird. This is crazy.
Here, let's take it from here. All right, so we come back out live with a live look outside the Governor's Ball. I'll tell you what, just moments ago, we took our cameras inside the Governor's Ball, and coming up at 10:30, we're going to show you what it's like. In the words of our photographer, Michael Joseph James, who's been on his feet all day, wow. Rick and Courtney, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Doug, we thank you for that. And you can see on the red carpet there, the weather couldn't have been better.
Yeah,
kinda nice for
definitely
everybody.
in years past, it's been so hot.
It
So
has.
it was great for all the stars on the red carpet, right, Kai?
Oh yeah, Court, Rick, we were really fortunate today. Neither were we seeing any wet weather for all those stars, and they turned out looking glamorous, and again, the weather really helping out today. Well, we've got some partly cloudy skies as we take a live look out towards the airport right now. Very crowded LAX, as you can see those red taillights going into Terminal 1. But we are dealing with a very difficult season, and what I'm talking about is a hurricane season. Of course, we saw Irma ripping through the Caribbean, ripping into South Florida, and unfortunately, we're looking at another very strong storm that could go down the same path. First, though, let's take a look at Jose, a Category 1 hurricane right off of the eastern seaboard right now. It will most likely continue to stay in Category 1 status over the next 24 hours before hopefully dropping down to tropical storm status and then finally a depression. Lee, a depression right now, but Maria soon to become a Category 2 hurricane. Everything you need to know right now, a Category 1 hurricane, and in the next couple of days could become a Category 4 hurricane. We're going to talk about that forecast path, and of course we'll get into the work week forecast here back at home coming up in a few minutes from now. Court, Rick, will send it back to you.
All right, Kai, we'll look forward to it. Thanks. You know, the news tonight, an officer-involved shooting caused the entire northbound side of the 5 freeway to be shut down overnight.
It happened near the North Mission Road exit. Steve Cooge joins us live from Boyle Heights with this story. Hi, Steve.
Well, the California Highway Patrol, we talked to these guys, and they said their officers did everything they possibly could to resolve the situation peacefully. However, they tell us when the man they were attempting to stop pulled out a knife and threw it at him, they had no choice but to resort to deadly force. Now, at least one driver was able to record the shooting on his cell phone camera. We freeze the moment of the shooting to spare you from that, but some of you still might find this disturbing.
Oh my God. They just blasted him. Oh my God. Holy oh my God. Holy.
It was late Saturday night in Boyle Heights, and 911 calls were pouring into dispatch centers. There was a man walking on the lanes of the northbound 5 freeway close to the interchange with the 10 freeway. When CHP got there, they say the man pulled a knife on them.
The officers felt they were in danger and thus resulted in an officer-involved shooting.
That unknown man on the freeway died soon after. Officers say they tried to help him and ordered the man to get off the freeway, but he wouldn't listen.
Officers attempted to guide that person off to safety to the right shoulder and eventually off the freeway. However, that individual escalated that situation into a confrontation.
Officers hit the man with painful beanbag shotguns and a taser. Despite that, officials say the man still wouldn't surrender. Instead, the showdown went to the next level, with the man showing his knife and ending in his death.
If a person is unfazed by the usage of less than lethal weapons to gain compliance, it goes to show as to the mental status of the person. I mean, they're altered of some sort and or they're on some sort of substance.
The 5 freeway north was immediately shut down and remained closed for the next 11 hours in the Boyle Heights area. According to law enforcement, pedestrians walking in freeways is a frequent problem.
Here in the central Los Angeles area, they receive anywhere between 20 to 30 calls on any given shift of pedestrian walking in traffic lanes or along the freeway. So yes, it is a big issue. It's not normal for an individual to be walking in traffic lanes, especially in the middle of the night. So that tells you a little bit about his demeanor.
Officials are now performing a toxicology test on this man's body to determine if he was on any type of drug. They have not released his identity. However, officials do say that he's a Hispanic man in his 40s, and they don't believe he's homeless. Live in Boyle Heights, I'm Steve Cooge, KTLA 5 News. Rick Court, I'll send it back to you.
Steve, thanks so much. Still ahead, rising tensions between the United States and North Korea.
Yeah, we'll have more on the latest verbal attacks from President Donald Trump as he gets ready now to give his first speech to the United Nations.
And we're breaking down the hits and misses at the red carpet tonight. Jessica Holmes will show us the best and worst dressed celebrities, and Simone Boyce is live at the HBO after party.
Hey Courtney, Reese Witherspoon, executive producer and star of Big Little Lies. She tells me about the moment that her show won and won and won again. That's just ahead.
I'm Steve Harvey, coming up in sports. It was a bad day for LA football teams as both the Rams and Chargers could not pull out the W. And the Dodgers, playing in the nationally televised game tonight, wrap up their series in D.C. against the Nationals. Got all the highlights ahead in sports.
At Mercedes-Benz, we make every vehicle to be eye-catchingly beautiful. We make them to be exhilaratingly agile. We make them to be meticulously engineered. And for the CLA, we also made it for this. The 2018 CLA. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
You push yourself every day. Tempur-Pedic helps you recover every night. Tempur material provides up to twice as much pressure-relieving power, so you won't toss and turn. Savings end soon. Through September 17th, save up to $500 on select adjustable sets.
A giant used car sale is going on right now at Worthington Ford. Here's a Ford Focus, $89.50. A Honda Accord, just $11.9. A 2016 Ford Escape, 0 down or $129 per month. A 2017 Dodge Ram 1500 Hemi, 0 down or $229 per month. Or a Chevy Tahoe, 0 down or $269 per month. Every vehicle is safety certified. Every vehicle is under warranty. But it gets better. Financing as low as 1.9%. A 10-day trial exchange included with every purchase. Hurry in today. Deals like these won't last. Worthington Ford, 405 Freeway, Bellflower Boulevard, Long Beach.
Level up with the brand new Nissan Rogue Sport with automatic emergency braking that could stop for you, intelligent all-wheel drive, and round view monitor. Wow. Take on today the brand new Nissan Rogue Sport, part of the Rogue family. Lease today, starting at just $159 per month for a limited time.
Nissan self-driving car is just around the corner on TechSmart.
Plus, newly crowned Miss America, Cara Mund, and
cooler weather coming up with a chance of showers in some areas. It's all in your 5 Live forecast.
Monday.
Sam Rubin and Jessica Holmes bring you the star-studded Emmys red carpet.
Here we go again. We know Hollywood.
And Hollywood knows KTLA 5.
Live from the Emmys Encore, tonight at 11:30 on KTLA 5.
Another Twitter controversy looming over the White House. Early this morning, President Trump retweeted an edited video of himself hitting a golf ball that strikes Hillary Clinton. The first part of the video shows Trump playing golf. The video then shows footage of Clinton tripping as she boarded a plane. This happened back in 2011, so obviously the footage is edited to make it appear as though she was hit in the back with Trump's golf ball before her fall. A spokesperson for Hillary Clinton did not comment on the tweet.
President Trump is also mocking North Korea's leader tonight, just 2 days before his first ever speech to the United Nations. John Fenolio now with the latest on that.
President Trump is about to give the most important speech of his young presidency at the annual United Nations General Assembly in New York. But before he makes his debut at the UN and meets with the leaders of the 193 member nations, the president is taunting North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, referring to him as Rocket Man on Twitter Sunday. It's the latest example of ramped-up rhetoric following the rogue nation's latest ballistic missile test.
If North Korea keeps on with this reckless behavior, if the United States has to defend itself or defend its allies in any way, North Korea will be destroyed. And we all know that. And none of us want that. None of us want war.
Haley says the Trump administration wants to exhaust all of its diplomatic options first. But National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster tells Fox News Sunday they're running out of road.
This regime is so close now to threatening the United States and others with a nuclear weapon that we really have to move with a great deal of urgency.
Concerns shared by Democrats.
I have never been in a state of greater concern about this nation and Korea because there's a certain recklessness on the other side. They now have very powerful weapons.
The president will likely continue to take aim at North Korea as he addresses the UN General Assembly for the first time. Trump is expected to address a variety of foreign policy issues, including reeling in other nations to put pressure on Pyongyang to end its nuclear weapons program. The president will also likely criticize the Iran nuclear deal brokered by President Obama. John Fenolio, KTLA 5 News.
All right, let's switch from politics now and go back to Emmy night.
The winners and A-listers are gathering at the after parties. KTLA 5 Simone Boyce is outside the HBO party for us in WeHo. Hey, Simone, looking great.
Thanks, girl. Thanks, Courtney. Okay, so at the HBO party, this is all about Big Little Lies. The show took home 8 awards at the Emmys tonight. Everyone is talking about this show and the people involved with this show. Take a look at Nicole Kidman walking down this red carpet, looking sensational, carrying her 2 Emmys. She won one for executive producing the show. It won Outstanding Limited Series. She produced it with Reese Witherspoon. Now, she also won an acting award, a very, very tough competition there in that category, and Nicole Kidman thanked Reese Witherspoon in her acceptance speech because this is a passion project that they have been working on together for a very long time. I also spoke to Reese about what this moment means for her. Describe the feeling of winning for something that you created.
It was overwhelming. I got backstage and I started hyperventilating because I worked so hard to get it from reading it before it was even published book and calling Nicole and going, you got to read this, and her saying yes and getting behind it and all these women. And I set out to make a company 4 years ago that was going to create better parts for women in Hollywood because it's time. Yeah. It's just enough. And to have 4 nominations in one night on the same show is incredible for these women.
Yeah. You guys are killing it. Now, I know that you started the campaign a couple years ago about Ask Her More, asking us to ask you more than just about your fashion. Are people finally taking notice and asking you about your producing?
I have to be honest, it's completely different now. You walk a carpet and people are asking you what motivated you, how did you get the story made, things. We love the clothes, they're beautiful, but I didn't make this dress. Stella McCartney made the dress. I made the performance. I made the TV show. I want to talk about that.
Okay, so I know it may be a little corny, but I'm telling you, the girl power here tonight is just out of control. It is so cool to see all these women creating their own shows, winning for these shows that they have created, and working together, coming together. Really cool thing happening here as people are celebrating the wins for Big Little Lies tonight. I'll send it back to you guys in Hollywood.
Yeah, and for good reason. They should be. Simone, thank you so much for that. And Hollywood did come dressed to kill, though, at the Emmys tonight.
Yeah, we are going to talk about that still. Jessica Holmes will give us the breakdown on the best dressed celebs at tonight's Emmy Awards when we return.
Closed captioning brought to you by Spectrum. Join America's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice provider. Join Spectrum, America's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice provider. Get the Spectrum Triple Play today. Over 200 HD channels available, blazing internet speed and unlimited calling. One low price. Find out more by calling 855-75-SWITCH.
To everyone who can't say no to Friday's endless appetizers, boneless wings, meatballs, and 6 other endless choices, say hello to new loaded bacon nachos and chicken quesadillas. Endless apps, only at Fridays.
Find new roads to Lake Elsinore with Chevy Silverado. Boasting more power and more towing, Silverado makes hauling and launching your watercraft easy. See the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups at your Southern California Chevy dealer.
Hey guys, I've sent our constant contact email.
Coming.
Great numbers, guys. Great job.
Send great-looking emails that drive big results for your business.
Doris is down.
Constant Contact email marketing. Powerful stuff.
I am the miracle felt round the world. I advance science that saves lives. I pioneer bone marrow and stem cell transplants. I teach the immune system to attack cancer. I develop synthetic insulin to overcome diabetes. I care. I cure. I am the miracle of science with soul, and I live in City of Hope.
You put a spell on me, and I can't help but find you. Oh, let me remind you, baby, I'm coming better ready. Yourself be looking for me, 'cause I'm the real thing.
Right now, lease the 2018 G80 for just $419 a month, only at your Southern California Genesis retailers.
To everyone who can't say no to Friday's endless appetizers, boneless wings, meatballs, and 6 other endless choices, say hello to new loaded bacon nachos and chicken quesadillas. Endless apps, only at Fridays.
It's glitz, glamour, and gowns on full display as TV's biggest stars hit the red carpet for tonight's 69th Annual Emmy Awards. From Jessica Biel to Gina Rodriguez, the hottest stars brought out the hottest looks.
Yeah, everybody looked good. Jessica Holmes has a roundup now of the night's biggest Emmy fashion hits.
The Emmy red carpet may be long over, but those red-hot Emmy fashions are still fresh in my mind. Emmy Awards 2017 red carpet was red hot.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
She nails it every time on the carpet, and this year's Emmys were no exception. Sofia Vergara donned a sexy figure-hugging mermaid-style gown by Mark Zanino. We're also loving the new do. The bangs and high ponytail with Lorraine Schwartz earrings finish her sleek look. Big Little Lies star Zoe Kravitz only tried on 2 dresses to choose her look.
It's Dior and Tiffany jewelry. You have to see the back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a gradient of color.
Yes, and it just felt very special and kind of magical, so I thought, go for it.
The kids also got in on the fashion game. Stranger Things star Gaten Matarazzo showed off his cool shoes.
This isn't a clip-on. No, it's not a clip-on. This is a tag. Yeah, Chad Baker actually styled me, which is awesome because I love these shoes. I'm just gonna
Oh yeah, put them on. Look at this. Right. Still with the tag on it. I love it. Right. I love it.
And Millie Bobby Brown wowed in a white Calvin Klein dress, feeling like the belle of the ball.
Oh, look at that. So weird. A vision.
Yeah.
No, I felt like a friend. It's truly awesome to be wearing Calvin Klein. I never thought I'd be wearing it. And it's a very exciting night for everyone.
But the best dressed of the night goes to Nicole Kidman in Calvin Klein. The Emmy nominee looked elegant in red with a plunging neckline and diamond drop earrings. The length of the gown fit her perfectly to show off her pink satin heels. Oh, those were all so great, but one of my favorites who wasn't on that list, Claire Foy from The Crown. She wore pants. I love any gal that wears pants to the Emmys. Now coming up, they can't all be winners. We're going to talk about some of the more interesting choices of the evening. coming up.
Thanks for that, Jess. And of course, we'll have more of the night's best looks and the fashion highlights on our website. Just go to ktla.com.
Jessica Biel's dress was my favorite.
Yeah, well, she always looks good. Our 69th Emmy coverage is going to continue here on KTLA 5.
The fun is just getting started. Doug Kolk is live at the Governor's Ball.
Yeah, and all night we've been telling you how awesome this party is. Well, coming up after the break, we're going to take our cameras inside and show you just how awesome it is. Again, after the break.
And then in other news, recovery efforts continue in Florida following Hurricane Irma. But now there's another hurricane brewing near the Caribbean. We've got the latest on Hurricane Maria when we come back.
Hey guys, here's a look at what we're working on for tomorrow. Nissan self-driving vehicle is just around the corner. Rich will show us on TechSmart. Plus, in studio, the newly crowned Miss America, Cara Mund, and John Batiste, the musical director for The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Plus, all the day's breaking news. It all gets started at 4 a.m. We hope to see you then.
The biggest savings of the year are at Toyota's Clearance Countdown.
Now get these incredible clearance offers on a sleek new 2017 Corolla.
We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
You're gonna love the Ross Fall Fashion Event. You'll love the brands, the trends, and most of all, the savings. Wherever fall takes you, Ross has the latest styles for a fraction of what you'd pay elsewhere. The Ross Fall Fashion Event, on now.
The leader, the best. The S-Class has sat at the pinnacle of automotive excellence for generations. The one car that continually innovates and pushes technology forward. On each S-Class, there lies a simple badge, and it serves as our constant reminder to never rest on laurels and to forever earn the star. This is the 2018 S-Class from Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.
Whenever a craving hits, Jack's got your back.
Somebody craving my Smoky Jack burger?
The Smoky Jack Burger Combo for $4.99. Hickory smoked bacon, smoked cheddar cheese, all on an artisan poppy seed bun. Plus fries and a refreshing drink, all for just $4.99. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
The new Smoky Jack Burger Combo for just $4.99. Only at Jack in the Box.
The biggest savings of the year are at Toyota's Clearance Countdown.
Now get incredible offers like these on a spacious new 2017 Sienna.
We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Every Tuesday is Dodgers Tuesday on KTLA 5. Postseason is around the corner, and right now, every game counts.
Yasiel Puig has done it again!
The NL West title is within reach. Time for the Dodgers to take control.
And it's gone!
Live, breathe, blue. Dodgers Phillies, Tuesday at 3:30 on Sportsnet LA and KTLA 5, presented by Spectrum.
And the Emmy goes to The Handmaid's Tale!
Such a great show. If you haven't seen it yet, the Emmy Awards have been handed out, and now it's time for TV's biggest stars to celebrate. The show's over, but the after party still in full swing.
Yeah, Hollywood's biggest stars all celebrating tonight over at the Governor's Ball in downtown LA. Let's go back to Doug Kolk. He's live there with a look at the excitement. Doug?
Yeah, and you talk about Handmaid's Tale. Ironically, I think the last big actor to make their way into the Governor's Ball was, in fact, Elizabeth Moss, winning Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series tonight. The big winner. As a matter of fact, we even have video of her walking in now. She had just spoken to Sam in Winner's Circle, so she didn't talk to us, but she did at least hold up her Emmy and show it to us. Now, what exactly was she walking into? Well, the Governor's Ball. This is probably the hottest party in town. You take a look inside, what it looks like. Well, you can see we're talking about a rotating stage and a band that can be seen from every angle. 5,000 gold colored paper tubes hanging from the ceiling, about 100,000 flowers, 50 bartenders, 250 cooks, 27 executive chefs, and 600 servers. What exactly are they serving? Well, filet mignon, vegetables grown specifically for this event, and dessert, 24-karat gold leaf chocolate. So, Rick and Courtney, I think we'll be right back here at 11 after we go run inside and get some of that chocolate.
All right, Doug, enjoy yourself out there and stick with KTLA 5 for all your Emmy coverage. We'll have more live updates.